I think Caitlin Clark should have been on the USA team. Bro.
I think so too.
Because
I think it's good for the brand.
It's great for the brand. And we talk brand any other time. Let's not act like it don't matter now.
Oh, man, it
matters.
It makes the most sense.
100%. If you think about and by the way, if you think about what the 1992 Barcelona team, Dream Team, did for the brand of basketball, we spoke about, we would get into is the Kennedy Carter and Caitlin Clark situation. Number one, I saw she came out like, enforcer who, talking about my tweet. There's no shot at you. I like the play. Like, it was for sure a bullshit play. Like, you just run up and chuck the girl. But I'm all for that. I'm not the guy that's going to come out here and be like, you shouldn't do that. No. What my point is they should get an enforcer so that when you do that, somebody come club you. These girls go out here and win a national championship, and all we want to talk about is a celebration that happened towards the end of the game. I'm here to tell y'all it's not a problem. It is what it is. This is basketball. It's a very competitive sport, and if I want to throw in your face after I beat you, you can't see me, guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it. Caitlin Clark, you are incredible. Game changer. Angel Reese, champ. If you want to understand how this thing goes, I'll give you a little advice. You're going to take on the villain role. Great. Love it. You're going to be that enforcer on your team. Great. Love it. Can't dodge the questions. You go to the press conference. You answer the question. No, ain't no Caitlin Clark. No. You did what you did. Stand on it. I go to the podium. I'm not going to not answer a question about Rudy Gobert or whoever else. Stand on it. Let's get into that. First off, in starters, new NBA CBA has been announced that there's been a deal agreed to. To my knowledge, there hasn't been anything ratified yet, but there's been a deal agreed to, and we know some of the points. Let's just jump right into a few of those points. I will not give a full reaction/thoughts on this thing until the entire CBA comes out. There's been bits and pieces coming out, and I have my thoughts on those bits and pieces, but I do want to know in more detail.
What's the difference now in this level of play now that you're playing with these professionals versus who you play with and against at Iowa?
I would say the biggest thing is just you can't take a second off. No matter who you're guarding, no matter if you're on offense or defense, like you breathe for 1 second and you're not looking at your man and she's on the other side of the court. So I think that's the biggest thing is everybody's so skilled. Like, this is the most competitive league.
I think that as a competitor, like, you hate sitting around a couple days. Like, you want to get to this game and you're really fired up for it. So I think that's the way our team's approaching it. And, we know it's a great opportunity, but we also know it's a great challenge for us, but not anything you shy away from.
Caitlin, how aware are you at the end of a game, something like that? Obviously, you're not trying to, manipulate the game, but obviously people knew the last rebound is triple-double.
I mean, it's right next to the scoreboard, so I think everybody's pretty aware of what's happening. I mean, honestly, somebody had to get the rebound, and I was actually the closest one to the ball, so, yeah.
Well, so you can look at it two ways. Okay. Obviously, you can look at it through the lens of Boston, or you can look at it through the unrealistic lens of Dallas.
Okay.
Dallas, they're in the locker room like, hey, man, listen, we got nothing to lose, so let's just go out here and play free. And if we get one win, it changes everything. The pressure goes to them, right? False hope. If you're Boston, you're going in like, hey, we know they can't, you're not going to say we know they can't beat us. What you're going to say is, listen, let's go out. Let's take their punch. We know they're going to come out and fight. No one wants to get swept.
Yeah, obviously got me pretty good in the eye. I don't think it affected me. Honestly, I felt like I got good shots. They just didn't go down. And obviously a tough time for that to happen. I got some really good looks. I felt I had three wide open threes in the first half that you usually make. So that's tough, but I felt like I battled and tried my best, took care of the ball better than I usually do, which is a positive. But overall, Coach said in the locker room, we were down 3 the first quarter, down 5 second quarter.
So here's the scoop. Draymond Green, the Golden State Warriors star and one of the NBA's most vocal personalities, has weighed in on the latest storm brewing in the WNBA. Yeah, we're talking about Caitlin Clark, the prodigious talent who's been absolutely lighting it up on the court, while also navigating some rough waters off it, namely, bullying allegations from other players. Crazy, right? Imagine this. You're a rising star, lauded for your skills, yet some of your peers just aren't having it. The controversy has been bubbling up, with various opinions swirling around about Clark's treatment. And just when we thought things couldn't get any murkier, Draymond Green steps into the ring. This guy is known for not holding back, whether it's laying down the law on defense or speaking his mind on pretty much anything. Naturally, his take on the whole Caitlin Clark situation has grabbed everyone's attention. So, what does he really think about these bullying allegations? Stick around and we'll dive right into it. Background information. All right, let's dive into some quick backstory so we're all on the same page. First off, who is Draymond Green? If you even have a passing interest in basketball, you've probably heard of this guy. Draymond Green is a professional baller currently playing for the Golden State Warriors in the NBA. He's not your average player. He's known for his defensive prowess, trash talking, and, let's be real, his no-holds-barred personality. Basically, he's the kind of guy who will let you know what he's thinking, whether you want to hear it or not. Then we have Caitlin Clark. If Draymond is the seasoned vet, Caitlin is the rising star. She's been making waves in the WNBA with her flashy three-pointers and undeniable talent. But lately, her name has come up in the news for less glamorous reasons. She's facing allegations of bullying from some of her fellow players. And that's where things get murky and, frankly, a bit dramatic. So, what's all the fuss about? Allegedly, some folks claim that Caitlin has been throwing her weight around, both on and off the court, in ways that go beyond standard competitive spirit. This has sparked a whirlwind of debate. Is it bullying? Is it just part of the game? It's a heated topic. And guess what? Draymond Green isn't shy about weighing in on issues like this. So, grab your popcorn, because his perspective is bound to be interesting. Draymond Green's thoughts on bullying. Draymond Green is no stranger to the rough and tumble of professional sports, both on and off the court. Known for his tenacity and frankness, his views on bullying are deeply rooted in his personal experiences and his advocacy for a fair and respectful sports environment. When the allegations about Caitlin Clark being bullied surfaced, Green didn't mince words. Green has always maintained a zero-tolerance stance on bullying. He's been open about his struggles and the adversities he's faced climbing the ranks in the NBA. "We're all competing, but there's a line you don't cross," he said. It's this same line that he believes has been crossed in Clark's case. The psychological impact of bullying isn't something that fades when the game clock hits zero. It lingers, affecting players' mental health, well-being, and overall performance. He often emphasizes the importance of solidarity among players. "We have to lift each other up, not tear each other down," Green has advocated. He believes that a supportive environment fosters growth and excellence in sports. By addressing bullying head-on, Green hopes to set a precedent that such behavior has no place in any league. Relationship with Caitlin Clark. The dynamics between Draymond Green and Caitlin Clark are much more intricate than one might initially assume. At first glance, you'd think it's just another veteran player offering some seasoned words of wisdom to an up-and-coming star. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find that their relationship is layered with nuanced respect and mutual understanding, especially when it comes to the hot-button issue of bullying. When the bullying allegations against Caitlin Clark hit the headlines, Green didn't just sit on the sidelines. Known for his no-nonsense demeanor and straight-shooting attitude, Draymond was quick to voice his thoughts, which were surprisingly layered. In a world where athletes often sidestep controversy, Draymond aimed straight for the heart of the matter. He spoke openly about the fine line between competitive edge and disrespect, a line that can sometimes get blurry on the court. But here's the kicker. Draymond Green didn't just talk the talk, he walked the walk. He opened channels of communication with Caitlin Clark, lending her the kind of support that goes beyond mere words. It's not just about being a mentor, it's about actively helping an athlete navigate the turbulent waters of professional sports while standing up against bullying. What's also noteworthy is the way Green has rallied behind Clark, proving that his outspoken nature isn't just for show. He's shown up for her, demonstrating that solidarity in the face of adversity can make all the difference. This isn't just about Draymond defending a colleague, It's about challenging the culture that perpetuates bullying, setting a precedent that no one, not even rising stars like Caitlin Clark, should have to withstand that kind of negativity. Ultimately, the relationship between Draymond Green and Caitlin Clark epitomizes what sportsmanship should look like in the modern age, rooted in mutual respect, unwavering support, and a joint effort to create a better, more inclusive space for everyone in the game. Impact of bullying. Bullying in any form can have far-reaching effects, and in professional sports, it can be particularly damaging. Athletes often operate under immense pressure, not only to perform but to maintain a tough exterior. The constant scrutiny from fans, coaches, and teammates can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy or isolation when bullying is thrown into the mix. When an athlete like Caitlin Clark faces bullying, the repercussions can ripple through every aspect of her life. Mental health takes a significant hit. Anxiety, depression, and loss of self-esteem are common outcomes. In a high-stakes environment like the WNBA, where every game could make or break a career, the psychological toll of bullying can lead to a decline in performance. An athlete's ability to focus, make split-second decisions, and maintain physical stamina can all be compromised. Moreover, the effects of bullying can extend beyond the individual. Team dynamics can suffer, leading to a breakdown in communication and trust. This, in turn, affects overall team performance and can lead to a toxic culture that perpetuates the bullying cycle. Addressing bullying head-on is crucial not just for the well-being of individual athletes like Caitlin Clark, but for the health of the sport as a whole. Creating a supportive environment can enhance performance, build stronger teams, and foster a culture of respect and inclusivity. Draymond Green's attention to this issue brings much-needed awareness and opens up conversations that can lead to meaningful change. By tackling bullying, the sports world can ensure all athletes have the opportunity to thrive both on and off the court. Green's advocacy or actions against bullying. Draymond Green doesn't just talk the talk. He walks the walk when it comes to tackling bullying, especially in the high-pressure world of professional sports. Known for his intensity on the court, Green channels that same energy into passionate advocacy off the court. Whether he's in front of the cameras or behind the scenes, Green has made it his mission to combat bullying in every form, drawing from his own experiences as both a player and an individual. One standout initiative led by Green is his collaboration with the Play Nice campaign, aimed at fostering a culture of respect and sportsmanship among athletes of all levels. This isn't just a press release or a fleeting hashtag moment. Green actively participates in workshops and seminars, sharing his personal stories and practical advice on how to handle bullying. But he doesn't stop there. Green has also taken to social media, using his platform to speak out against toxic behaviors and to support those who have faced bullying. His Twitter rants are not just fire emojis, but fire in the belly. They're raw, unfiltered calls to action. Each post, each video message resonates with athletes and fans alike, reminding them that bullying has no place in the game. In direct response to the controversy surrounding Caitlin Clark, Green didn't hesitate to show solidarity. He spoke out fervently, reminding everyone that talent should be celebrated, not targeted. His supportive tweets and encouraging public statements were more than just words. They were a shield for Clark and a warning to bullies everywhere that their actions won't go unnoticed. Ultimately, Draymond Green's advocacy extends beyond the basketball court. He's a vocal advocate for mental health, understanding that the scars from bullying can run deep. By participating in programs and collaborating with mental health professionals, Green is helping to dismantle the stigma around seeking help, proving once again that he's in this fight for the long haul. So, whether he's blocking shots or blocking out negativity, Draymond Green's actions against bullying serve as a powerful reminder. Respect and kindness are always in play. Draymond Green's views on the Caitlin Clark bullying allegations certainly shed light on an important issue within the sports community. His outspoken nature and passionate advocacy against bullying extend beyond the court, highlighting the broader imperative of fostering a culture of respect and support among athletes. By voicing his concerns and supporting Caitlin Clark, Green not only underscores the personal toll that bullying can take, but also champions a movement towards greater inclusivity and security in professional sports. As we follow this ongoing conversation, it's clear that the dialogue initiated by figures like Draymond Green is vital. It's not merely about tackling a single incident, but about paving the way for systemic changes that ensure every athlete can compete in an environment free from harassment and intimidation. So, let's keep the conversation going, raising awareness and striving for a sports world where every player feels safe, supported, and empowered.